Yes, lads, joebiline here, and today we've got a Team of the Week Master 95 rated right mid RM Robben for you. Obviously, got this after Munich's incredible last minute comeback against Leipzig. They were what, 3-1, 4-2 up? Yeah, Leipzig were 4-2 up, and Munich won 5-4 in the end. Robben showed unbelievable stamina to sprint down the wing at the end. But he's got this card. Maybe Neymar or Coutinho should have got it instead. Either way, Robben's been given it. And I've got to be honest, the stats for a 95 rated 1.5 million card, they're okay, but they're not as good as some right mids that are already available for similar or less prices. And of course, maybe a lot of you went for showstopper Honda last week. And if you've got Honda already, then one, you're not probably going to want to even consider downgrading him, and you wouldn't want to either. If we go here quickly, you'll see here Robben has a few stats better, but overall he's not better. And one thing I've noticed that you can tell by the stats, obviously Honda's a 96, Robben's a 99. Honda in this team is boosted to a 101. Robben in this team goes up to a 99. Two different ratings. So Robben's stats are at the lower end of the 95 scale, whereas Honda's are at the higher end of the 96 scale. He does do roulette. For some reason all year I thought Robben was a rainbow man, but he's not. He's a roulette man, and it's the first time I've realised. I don't know why I haven't realised that before though. Maybe I've just always associated Robben with being skillful and thought he would have been given it. But as you can see at the moment, you're picking him up for about 1.5 million. The Team of the Week this week, it's going to, if you do it quickly, you don't make too much of a loss. So that's not too bad. Today we are going to use we're going to play some League v League because I need to go to bed soon and I haven't played my turns yet. So we're just going to play a couple of games in. We're using 4-4-2 side overload because that should give Robben more of the ball. I don't use 4-4-2 too often, but it should work, and we're up against 5 at the back, and obviously you'll get to see a bit of Aubameyang and Kante again like you guys were asking for. So we probably shouldn't have passed to Robben there. It's a silly situation, but we'll learn from it and we will press on. So we're going to get Marcelo over on the left this side. When I've been playing with Robben tonight so far, he gets a couple of chances a game, definitely, like your wingers normally do. I don't know why Danny Alves is in that position, but he's finished it, so we won't complain from a goal scoring point of view, but we would like Robben to be getting in them positions. So we're just going to use Aubameyang, the fastest man alive. He's going to finish simply because he is fast and he is good. He does feel like cheating, but if I'm being honest, guys, Aubameyang, he is very good, but he's just marginally better than Griezmann. So don't feel like you're not missing out too much on him. The only guy you really, it upsets me that you guys can't use is the Kante, because the Kante is unreal. And if you saw the video, you would have seen it, because he just gets everywhere and can pretty much score and tackle and do whatever he wants from anywhere. And this is going to be one of them games where it keeps you giving it to the left mid instead. But it's also good to highlight, even when I do this, because I'm showing you live footage, so you can see, okay, we've got Robben here. We're going to go for the big curler, and he's going to put it away because he can finish. Oh yes, he can. You know Robben. He's consistent with his left foot, of course. He is very one-footed. Obviously, if you've watched Robben and followed Robben for a long time, you will know historically that he does only have his left foot. And it's almost like he may as well not have that right foot. So being on the left, you want to be curling. You don't really want to be cutting and shooting near. We're going to try and get this to Robben. It should come down. We're going to have to turn. And we're going to finish. No, Nipples gets the big save. Yep. Nipples in goal he has. And Griezmann's going to clean up for us anyway, so that's all good. I've got to be honest, I have been unimpressed with Robben. I was expecting more, and then I saw his stats and I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. His stats are still pretty unbelievable, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying his stats are low. I'm just saying other players have had a lot better stats recently for the 95 cards, or players available in similar positions. He's got 94 finishing, 98 long shot accuracy, 101 dribbling, 97 speed, 99 ball control, 90 crossing. He's definitely got a good selection of stats. Just dribbling's the only one over 100, and normally with these 95 Mastercards, we have been getting a couple of stats over 100. Don't know what EA were maybe not feeling as generous this week. Maybe they just thought this week Heck, we know most people, well, Honda was the blockbuster player, so obviously they know a lot of people claimed that Honda. And you may already have Carnival Podolski. Heck, you may have gone for the 92 Salah. You may have the attack mode Mane. Right mid, for that 92 to 95, 92 to 96 rating, there's quite a lot selection now. Obviously, there's only the blockbuster Honda Showstopper 99 that is a lot higher rating, but few little people actually managed to claim him in the end. It's quite an elusive card, and with him being untradeable, I haven't actually seen one person with him yet. So yeah, don't know how many people actually got him. And Robin, I would say, from using, well, whoever used, I've used Salah. I really enjoyed using Salah. I used Carnival Podolski. Really enjoyed Carnival Podolski. Been using Showstopper Honda now, and I'm really enjoying him. Them three players that I've been enjoying a lot. Robin, there's just something that feels off about him. I don't know how to explain it properly. I don't know what it properly is about him, but he just doesn't feel the same. When I say the same, I mean he doesn't have the same click, the feeling using him compared to the others that I've used. And I can't really describe it. Maybe it's because the others are slightly faster. I think it's not one key stat in particular or one key area of his game that's putting me off him. I think it's just a combination of all of them accumulating that he just feels that little bit worse, and he doesn't really feel like a 95 card when I'm using him. He definitely doesn't feel like somebody that I'm going to put 1.5 million coins into. And that's just the honest truth. So I wouldn't recommend Robin. The only reason I'd go for Robin if I was you guys is if you was going for Player of the Month, and you obviously need to get him, sell him on, claim that Player of the Month token. I really don't feel there's much reason to buy him in this state, especially with us so close to Team of the Season. I don't know if I'd recommend you spending 1.5 million on anybody with Team of the Season right around the corner, because we don't know what they're going to throw at us with that. So yeah, and what have you, on the subject of Team of the Season, what have you guys been preparing for? Obviously we don't know what, is it just going to be packs? Are they going to incorporate plans? It's FIFA Mobile, everything's been plan based this year, as well as packs. I'd be very surprised if plans weren't involved, but how will they do plans? Will it maybe be League Master style, where obviously we open packs and we either get a Team of the Season player or a Team of the Season token. Obviously we then claim them in to get a Team of the Season player. Do they just go for the League Masters route, but obviously they're Team of the Season cards instead of League Master cards? Or do they maybe try and go Team of the Year style? But I think we can all safely agree as a collective, all of us, that obviously in the end, actually I say that, in the end, because they extended it to last for a few months, it wasn't too bad in the end. But I think Team of the Year as itself as a standalone week, and the plans involved weren't that great. They were, for a start, they were very, very FIFA points spending exclusive. It was very, very difficult for anybody who wasn't spending FIFA points to get a Team of the Year card. And when I say this, I'm talking about joining the main Team of the Year period. Obviously, with the plans being extended for a long period of time in the end, it did mean that people could slowly work up and build towards them. And lots of people did manage to claim at least one in the end. Well, those that trade a lot, play the game a lot, and know how to work the market and get lucky with coin packs, should I say. Obviously, they were still very expensive for the more casual players, or maybe those that aren't that great at trading. Obviously, like me, I'm terrible at trading, but I do spend FIFA points, so that lets me through into this. I just don't have the time to trade. I think if I sat down and tried to learn how to sat down, got some patience, because I'm just not a very patient person. Now, as you'll see, I'll, rather than wait out and get the best prices, I'll just buy someone. Partly is that because I like things straight away, and sometimes I judge up going, okay, I could wait and save this much, but is waiting that worth my time? And sometimes I think I'm just going to pay extra and get it now. And also because I like to get content out to you guys as soon as possible, especially reviews. Like you want a review when the player's freshly new and you've got as much time as possible to build him or snipe him. You don't want a review after when you've already potentially had time to get him yourself. You want to know as soon as possible. So that's why I'm happy to take the coin losses to help you guys out. And yeah, Robin, I would stay away from if you were wanting him to put into your team. There is plenty of better right mids on the market already, and you probably already have one in your club. Heck, comparing him to the free Mata that I'm pretty sure all of you have now, I wouldn't even say he's much better than the Mata. Obviously, the Mata, you want to make sure you've got dribbling attributes to get him up to 89 dribbling. But apart from that, the Mata is actually a pretty good card. His shooting, his curving is pretty solid. So I don't even shun that Mata. That Mata is a pretty good card, and it treated me well for quite a while. But yeah, there we have it on Robin. I wouldn't recommend him, guys. So do leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here. Come follow me on Twitter at joebilineHD. And I'll see you all later. Peace.